Hi everyone, welcome to Journey into Bushcraft. Today I'm going to be doing a review of this brand new Snugpak Ventile westwinds jacket that I've got. Now, a quick run round on the internet looking for a Ventile Smock style jacket that I've been after for a long time. I soon realised that there's few and far between companies that are at the high end or the reputable that have been around for a long time in the UK that produce these at a price that I can afford. Now, that said, obviously I understand, you know, people's time and effort that goes into it. They're not mass produced in some warehouse bits and pieces and then charged extortionate amounts of money. These are handmade, and the time and effort that goes into each and the quality that goes into each individual smock is, well, it shows straight away. Now, first things first, at this time I have absolutely no association with Snugpak whatsoever. I want that made clear. I just want to share things that I find useful, that I think is a good quality product that I think somebody else might benefit from. So, without further ado, I'll get into the nitty-gritty of the details of the smock and what comes with it. Okay, so first off, it's a over-the-top smock. The zip goes down to here. There's a Velcro fastener also, and as you can obviously see, this is in green, my favourite colour. It's got a stone flap on the front of this fairly sturdy zip. It's also got a flap on the inside to keep out the elements, and also the one around. This is quite roomy, so a lot of room for movement around. Use it swinging an axe, knife work. There's no restrictions in the shoulder at all. This is a medium size. I normally am a large, 42-inch chest. But when I looked on their website, the medium in their website was 43 to 45-inch chest. So I thought ideal. The price that I got it for, which was a bargain, I couldn't resist not taking that chance. I always knew that I'd be able to move it on if it was too small for me. So we've got the Velcro fastener, and obviously that pulls up around the face. I'll move on to the hood, which is a cracking hood. It's like, personally, if I'm observing wildlife or I'm out and it's a cold day, rainy, I wear glasses quite a lot of the time. I like a hood, or to wear a peaked cap to cover, so that the glasses don't get covered in rain and all that kind of stuff. So with this hood, this is a fantastic hood, and these are one of my favourites. It's like the British military style hood. It's a tall one that goes down there. Now there's a wire in the peak in there that allows for folding in, shaping, so that I can glaze across and I've got a wider visual for movement. Also, you can fold that back if you want and tuck it away. The hood also comes with a drawcord at the back to cinch it down, and there as well on elastic drawcords. Now, moving on to the actual build quality of this pocket, of this smock. It really is great. I mean, I'm not just saying that. If anybody's thinking about getting one, the stitching, the material obviously is Ventile L24 that they use, which is lightweight, but it's very, very robust. And obviously, if anybody doesn't know about Ventile, it's a cotton with a very dense weave of the threads that, once moisture hits and once they rain, it swells and it becomes more and more waterproof. Now, I've always been a bit cautious about wearing cotton outdoors as my outer layer and such, but this just doesn't keep, you're not cold in it. That said, I also layered up I have a base layer on, I have a wool jumper on, and then I've got this as my outer layer. Now the wool allows me to breathe, the Ventile allows me to breathe, and the base layer allows me to breathe also. So I'm not getting too hot. A lot of the times when I'm outdoors and I'm wearing a synthetic waterproof shell, I get really hot, especially the amount of walking that I do, number of miles that I cover. If I've got a backpack on, I get very, very hot. So I have to stop, take layers off, put layers on, etc, etc. That doesn't happen with Ventile. That doesn't happen at all with Ventile. It breathes, it allows you to breathe, and then if it rains, it shuts the door and keeps the elements out. Also, it's a windproof smock as well. Now, back to the features. Okay, so we've done the hood. We'll go down to the sleeves. Each sleeve comes with a Velcro fastener to keep the wind out. Have it as loose or as tight as you want to let you breathe further. Inside is an elasticated cuff to stop the wind from travelling up your arm. Now I like these cuffs, these are great. I wear leather gloves when I'm out and I'm doing work or processing woods, or if there's brambles or anything that I have to move out of the way, I like to wear leather gloves. Now of course the cuffs either come over the jacket sleeve or they can tuck inside. If it's particularly bad weather, I haven't done in this smock as yet, but in my other jackets that I wear, I took the leather glove inside, put the Velcro around, and it keeps the elements in there. But with this, you have the elasticated cuff, which is fantastic in itself. It's not over tight, you know, it allows you movement, but it also keeps the wind out. And obviously you've got them on both arms. Now, as I said, the cut in the arms is very spacious. I've got a thick wool jumper on underneath this, and I've got plenty of room to move around. It's great. With my shoulders at the back also, once I do that, there's no real restriction at all, nothing at all. Now onto the pockets. Obviously you've got Snugpak's logo embroidered on the front there. The pockets are a Velcro fastener, and they've also got a fold over at the top. So this is all Ventile also, so whatever you put in there, you know, it's going to be dry, it's going to be kept dry. Just for safety's note, if I've got my mobile or Tinder or anything like that in my pockets, I always put them in a waterproof container or somewhere where I know, just in case, because it's on the outer side of my body, not on the inner, and the jacket with the warmth and my body heat, but it can keep that dry. I like to keep them extra safe by putting them. Now, when I'm outdoors, obviously the Velcro does make a noise, so if I'm observing you know, wildlife, I've got a sit spot somewhere and I'm sat there taking everything in, maybe having a brew, and I know I'm going to need a hat or I'm going to need the gloves or whatever, binoculars, I'll undo the pocket, I'll tuck the top pocket in, and I'll have easy access. So if I do see an animal that I want to observe, as I want to take notes on, or sketch or write notes, it's there to hand and I'm not making a noise that will disturb the animal and make it run away. Now these are big pockets, these are big deep pockets. They're great size pockets here. I mean, obviously you can see there, and they're on an angle, so it's for easy access, and on this side too. And they fold over at the top, so it's all secure, nice and tight down there. I mean, if you really wanted to, you can adjust those and make them button folds as well, and get the same effect if you want. Or if you're handy on a sewing machine, etc., put a zip on there quieter than a Velcro. I like the Velcro, it's easier. And then you've got two pockets down here. Now these are big pockets as well, absolutely massive pockets. You come out and sit there. These also have got the fold over, the same detail as the chest pockets, and they're great. They're great. I keep my gloves. I've got my phone in there at the moment. I've got some firelighting kit in this pocket. But they're great. And if just say for instance I'm out, I haven't got my gloves or whatever, I do like to have a side pocket, hand warmer pocket that I can put my hands on in to keep warm. It's not essential because, like I say, I either carry gloves or I've got small wool gloves or I've got my leather gloves to keep the elements at bay. But if I haven't, just pull these out, stuff my hands in there, and you're out there. If it's raining, well, it's raining. I wouldn't do that because whatever's in my pockets also, there's a strong chance it can get wet. So we have two waist Drawcords there, which I've got the toggles on to tighten and cinch it all up, so you're keeping the elements at bay there also. These to me, they're great and they do the purpose. I don't like the flockiness of those, but you just tie them up in a little ball there on each side, and that will get rid of any excess of the drawcord itself. Now also there's a drawcord at the bottom. Just get all these. So there's two drawcords at the bottom, along the bottom waist, exactly the same principle, with a toggle on. Cinch it up, and there you go, and then just tie that off if you want, and it's not going anywhere. You're not going to snag on anything or such. Okay, so I'll loosen these off and I'll spin round. At the back, also take note, look at the back, it drops down, the fishtail style at the back, so it keeps your bum nice and dry if you sat down on anything wet or a damp rock or a surface or whatever it is that you sat on, or a log or whatever. I tend to cinch it up there, keep it on my waist, and then I've got easy access at my knife, which I keep sort of on the back side of my body. I normally have it on the dangler, but once I'm out walking and whatever, I don't really, so I'll put it up and hidden away, excuse me, I'll put it up and hidden away. But it's still got easy access to it because of the drawcords, and I cinch everything up. So now the thing is with Snugpak and these jackets, I know that next year they're bringing out a new model, or they're bringing out some more models of the Ventile equipment. If you're interested in anything from Snugpak, go and have a look at their website, contact them guys. If you have any questions with me, absolutely, I'll answer anything that I can help you with. As I said, I don't normally like to do a review straight away. I got this Smock at a bargain price. I rang them up because they were out of stock. The lady who I spoke to on the phone, an absolutely fantastic lady to talk to, full of well, she answered every question that I had about the garment. She said, we're out of stock at the moment, but have you tried the bargain section of the website? I said, no, not at all. Whilst I was on the phone to her, I clicked on, and there was one there, and it was a medium. They had medium and extra large. Extra large is just too big for me. I don't feel comfortable wearing that. I looked, it said medium. I was gutted because I'm a large, as I said before, but then I noticed the sizing, so I thought, well, I'm going to take a gamble on this anyway. Now the reason why I'm doing this review already is because I posted via social media a couple of images of the jacket. I was that excited and I wanted to share with some people who I've been talking to about getting a Ventile jacket. Loads of people ask me about it. I've had loads of PMs saying, can you do a review, can you do a video? I don't like doing reviews as such, because I like spending time getting outdoors. Now I've had this on for the last few days. As you can see, I'm out, it's windy, it's raining, everything's wet, and I am absolutely perfectly fine in it, and I love it. So I thought I'd do a quick video, run down some of the features. You will see this again, you will see this in the coming months. The thing with this, the beauty with this, is it all packs down to about that size, which to me, for a jacket, it's an outer layer, it's the elements versus me losing body heat, etc., and staying dry is fantastic, because most of my jackets that I rely on as a mothership, you know, are kind of around that size, so it is a big reduction in size once it's all squashed down and tucked away and wrapped up. I can't, so far I can't fault it, I can't recommend it highly enough. It's a little bit odd at first, once you're out and about and you get wet in it, you think it's not right, and then you actually feel the material starting to stiffen a little, and that's as the wet and the cold, the wet is getting in, the fibres are swelling. You sit next to a fire with it, it's easy to repair, if you damage it, if you nick it, whatever, you can buy, pieces of Ventile, you stitch it up, or you can just stitch it up proper. So guys, this is from Snugpak. Get in contact with me, find out when the product's going to be back. Any more questions, drop me a line. Thank you as always for the subscribers, for your questions, for your comments. I appreciate everyone. I know it's been a long time since I've put some material up, apart from the canoeing video, but there's more to do. So thank you very much guys, and see you in the next one.